Hello, Santeri, and anybody else who might be watching. I wanted to send you this video since it's a walkthrough of the computer science world that I made using your fantastic ComputerCraftEdu mod. I think it gives a pretty good example of some of the things that the mod is capable of. Getting the server started up here, and very soon we should be in and ready to go. I'm really excited to share this with you guys. I think you're going to enjoy it. Okay, here I am. Actually, I forgot that I'd be spawning where I was last, so I'm going to get myself back to the beginning of the world here so you get the kind of authentic presentation of what this place would actually look like. Here I am spawning in the Turtle Training Museum, and this is an area that I have prepared for the students to just come in and interact with some NPCs who are the programmers and some turtles that they're actually going to get a chance to watch in action. As a teacher, I can go through and start these turtles up. They're already preloaded with some simple programs, and they're all designed to loop forever and ever and ever. So I can get these running right now, and it'll give the students a chance to kind of see what the turtles can do. This one, for example, just demonstrates the fact that the turtles can go through water, can go through lava without any problems. This one is designed just to demonstrate that they can go through some tight places and actually go up in the air no problem too. And here I have a maze-solving turtle that the students can watch. It will be able to get down to the end of this windy path over and over and over again. And then finally I put a turtle up here just for fun that flies through the air because I want the students to realize that once you tell your turtle to go up too high in the air, there's no way to get it back down. And that's why that programmer over here is panicked. So you can see that this is a good spot for a whole bunch of kids to come into the world and just kind of see some turtles already moving. But there's more. Downstairs I have a whole second room, and this introduces the mining turtles and also some of the abilities that the turtles have to place blocks down. So I have here a simple program, well, complicated program to do something simple. It's just going to dig through, and the students will be able to see how that works. After it goes all the way through, it'll come back out the other side and loop around, and then it'll actually fill in the holes that it made. I have another turtle set over here to build a ladder. So it's equipped with some ladders. It's going to go up and until it reaches the top there, and then it will know that it's done building the ladder. It'll come back down, take the ladder down, and build it again. Similar to that, but a little bit more complicated in appearance, I have this program here that's running on 3 identical turtles. Each one of these is going to run 2 sub-programs which will effectively tell it to go forward, find the top of the wall, and once they reach the top of the wall, it should start building stairs down. And I think that'll be a lot of fun for the kids to watch. And then finally, I have this station over here which is set up to build a bridge over water. And so these will go across until they see that there's already a block there, and then they'll know that they're at the end. So they'll go back to the beginning. And just so that it can keep happening over and over again, they're now going to break through their own bridge, come back, and build it a second time. So that's the Turtle Training Museum. I also have a basement in here which is designed to be the place that students can go to teleport out to other sections. I have some tech support here that will give the students some books that give them some helpful tips that they can read if they get confused about how to do anything in the world. And then these 3 sections, so the group maze is first. This one teleports the kids to another area. Here I am, a big wide open area that I want the students to actually work together and do some programming together. So there are some floating signs here with some directions that they might want to use, and they're going to go and visit tech support over here, and tech support will give them everything that they need to start building. And that book that I cleared out gives the directions, but you put the turtle down. We're using just the build allow blocks thanks to the ComputerCraftEdu mod, putting in their disk, giving it a name, giving some blocks, some commands here, and running the program and watching what happens. They're going to have to navigate through this whole entire course, which includes a couple of obstacles, getting more difficult, some stairs, and a big gap that they have to cross, so they're going to have to really think about how to make it move more than one space at once. And then finally, they're actually, to finish this, they're going to use the turtle itself as a little landing platform. If they can get all the way to here, they should be able to hop down, or hop up rather, into this little exit area. And that will bring them to a set of stairs. At the bottom of the stairs, there's another little area up here that has a couple of steps. Oh, tech support is going to give me some discs. And then I step on the gold block to go to Sky Turtle Island, and here I am. There are some more programmer friends up here that will talk to me if I ask them to. The tech support Crystal will give me another book that has a whole guide of all the puzzles that are in this island. I'm just going to give you a real quick walkthrough so you can get a sense for what they do. Each one of these is designed for a single student. They're all numbered 1 through 32, so it should accommodate a large class. When a student walks through, they're going to be closed in here, and they will not be able to leave, and another student will not be able to come and help them. So this time they're on their own. But they can still get anything that they need here. There are extra bricks, program discs, and turtles. So anything that they need, they should be able to come back and get. They're going to start this first one here. And I'm in creative mode, that's why my turtle is still in the inventory. The first one here is a simple bridge building exercise. So they're going to have to name their disc, come up with a good name for it, and then I want them to start just with some simple types of commands. Oh, I forgot my bricks. I'll go grab my bricks, give the bricks to the turtle, and then for the first few programs here, what I'm really picturing is that they'll just run the program over and over and over again. This is getting a little ahead, but the basement, the next level in here actually has some loops that they'll have to write. But to start, I want them to start pretty easy. They're going to keep going all the way across. They're going to end up with this obstacle here. They just have a little wall. They're going to need to place bricks and move the turtle up into the air at some point so that they can actually build a mini set of stairs. They're going to get over here. We figured out that the turtles cannot go through doors, which is actually really convenient because here I want them to start a new part of the puzzle. They'll come through here, and they will get a new turtle and, of course, a disc, but they're going to get the mining turtle at this point. And they're going to learn how to use these commands to dig forward and also to dig up so that they have a big enough path cleared for them to actually go right through here. Not actually hitting it with the turtle, they'll program it, but for speed, I just want to show you the general idea. And then that brings you to puzzle 4, which is to do the same 2 things that they've already done, bridge building and digging, but use them at the same time. Here, as they dig through, they're also going to want to put blocks down to form a bridge underneath them. If they can survive that, they're going to jump down into this pit, which will jump them down into another pit, and then finally they have a button which is going to teleport them to round 2 of the puzzles. Here we are. They're going to learn about while loops. Tech support just gave me some new objects. That's terrific. I have a turtle to put down. Everything is bedrock here except for what I want them to be able to break, which is the sand over there. The first program, they're just going to copy it. While it does not detect something underneath it, do a move forward and then end. So they can really just copy this exactly. I'm going to probably suggest that they call it something like that. And we want to practice learning about the conditions here. So while it detects ground underneath it, we want it to move forward, and it's going to do that until the end. And we can run that program to see that it should keep moving forward until there is no ground underneath it. Like so. Puzzle 5 is just to change the condition, so now we want it to go forward when there is not something underneath it. So we'll move those over, and it should make it the rest of the way. And we can just clear that out by right-clicking, get it over to the sand. And here's where it gets really fun because they have to start using the while loops and some other actions. So the key is figuring out the condition and the action. So in this case, the situation is while it detects something in front of it, we want it to dig forward. And this is real nice for a repetitive task like digging through sand. We can just watch it go. And eventually, once it clears all the way out, the path will be clear and we can go on. The next one here is to build a bridge, but in this case they're going to only have sand to build with. So they're going to need to check, and while there's nothing underneath the robot, place sand down, and the turtle will just keep dropping sand until this entire passageway is filled up with sand. Something that a person probably wouldn't want to sit there and do, but a turtle will do no problem. Here they're going to build a ladder going up, just like I had in the museum. And finally, one more bridge. A little problem-solving thing is that they won't have enough sand to do this, so they have to kind of explore down over this way, where all the torches lead. There's a little dispenser that will give them some bricks, and it should be just enough that they can build a bridge with it. This button does nothing. Gotta have a button that does nothing. So they'll build their bridge across, and then finally they'll end up over here. And this is kind of an interesting challenge that I want them to do. I want them to take a lever, give the lever to the turtle, and then program the turtle to move, break the block, place the lever on the switch, and then finally they'll be able to activate the switch, which will open this door. Let's just cheat. After they get through the door, it will teleport them right below to the two hardest puzzles that I have in the challenge. One is to get through some lava, and in this case they're going to need to build a roof over their head and also a bridge underneath. The students won't be able to build, but I can, so I can just skip over to the next one here, which is the same puzzle, except this time there is already brick blocking the way, so they're going to have to dig, place, and move all at once. Let's keep going. They're almost at the end. Once they finally make it out of this one, they will be at the end. They're going to hop on this little command block, which will teleport them out. This should seem familiar. We're kind of at the end of the course. The final thing right here is for them to get up this ladder. Whoa. And they're going to be in this big maze of glass where finally they have to escape from Sky Turtle Island. Any tools that they don't have will be right here. Discs, turtles, and ladders. And they're going to program their turtle to build one more ladder up this wall. And if they can do that, they are home free. They'll get congratulated by a little NPC here. If they talk to the turtle, they can, if they talk to the diamond ore block, they can, they'll get congratulated. And so everybody will know that they finished. And then they can teleport to the last activity I have, which is called Faultline Island. And finally, they're out in the real as in Minecraft real world. And this is kind of the free-for-all. This actually might be a good place for some classes just to practice and get warmed up. I designed it as kind of a catching area for the students who finish early. What they're going to do here is up to them. There are lots of build allow blocks, and a turtle can be placed on any block like this. And then they can start digging, gathering resources, doing whatever they want, but eventually they will realize that they are trapped on this island and there is no way off. There is a bottomless pit going all the way around the island. And so some of them will hopefully get the idea that wouldn't it be neat if we could escape and really be free. And to do that, they're going to need to collect dirt or stone or something else, build a bridge all the way across, and then they'll really be free. And they can do whatever they like from that point on. The programs will all be up to them. Anyway, this is my ComputerCraftEdu tutorial world. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and please send me an email if you have any questions about it. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks.